Hello everyone, welcome back to Nick's Happy Place. Today I am super excited, I truly am, to tell you about this year's edition 2025 VooDEW. And you might ask, how do you have a VooDEW? VooDEWs don't exist this year because they got the trolley cherry lemon ones. Oh no, the Canadians know what they're doing because this was released in Canada. They don't got the gummy worm one up there. They luckily got an edition of VooDEW this year, which I wish we would have kept it here. I mean, the cherry, yeah, I can understand the cherry lemon gummy worms. It's a decent soda, but up in Canada, they know how to party up there. I knew this existed, and I knew sometimes stuff like this to get imported from Canada, they charge an arm and a leg. But at my favorite import store, I was walking there today, and I looked in the cooler, and there this was, and I'm like, this is destiny. So it cost me $8.99 for this. However, if you go online and try getting one of these for less than 10 bucks, you're not going to do it. So to me, to have it in my hand and have it right here, the new edition, I'm excited to try this. I don't even know what this is supposed to taste like. I didn't even really look anything up on this one. I want to go in, like the previous years, I always want to get my hands on it early on and test it so I know what it tastes like. You know, I can guess at it without knowing, because once you get something in your head, if somebody says, hey, this is what it tastes like, it kind of ruins it for you. But I have no real idea what this is supposed to taste like. So I'm just going to go in and see what we got here. This is neat. I was so pumped today when I saw this. What I'm getting off of this, I'm not sure if the Canada is pulling a fast one on us here. Because when I smell it, it smells like the Sour Patch Kids one is what I'm getting off of this when I smell it. But when I taste it, could be an entirely different thing. It has like a little bit of that tinge of the Sour Patch Kids. And I know Sour Patch Kids. But I'm just going to go in and give it a try, see what we got. So here we go, 2025 edition, Mountain Dew VooDEW going in. It's a sour something. Oh, that's weird. Because after the second taste, it like settles a little more. And from smelling it, I immediately wanted to say Sour Patch Kids. I'm like, oh, this is the one from like a couple years ago. If I still had to guess at it, I would still say that this is the Sour Patch one that was released a couple years back. Was it last year? I'm trying to think what last year's was. No, I don't think it was last year. But yeah, in the last couple of years, they released the Sour Patch one. I'm thinking that's what the flavor is, because right away it does have a soury tinge to it. But there are some different flavors that come in, but I'm not sure if it's the different flavors of the Sour Patch Kids kind of mingling there. Because I'm sure they just don't have like one patch. I mean, they probably do a little bit of a mix there to kind of keep your taste buds jumping around. But maybe it is something else. That's the one thing that's fun about this, is because you don't really know what exactly it is. I mean, it's not like thousands of other people said, hey, this is what it tastes like, and then your mind gets set on it. I'm going in on this not knowing, so it's like I said, initially, taste buds make me want to say Sour Patch Kids. But I mean, if I had to bet on it, I would say Sour Patch Kids. But there's something that tells me, because it does have like that little soury tinge like a Sour Patch. It's not like a totally sour soda, but it has that little tinge in there that gives like a little sour vibe to it. But then after it settles in your mouth, the flavor kind of settles in there. And I'm not sure if I'm getting like the fruitiness of the Sour Patch Kids, you know, the cherries or the lemons and that kind of mingling there, and that's what I'm getting. Because I know when I had the Sour Patch Kids one a couple years back, when I had it, I knew right off the bat, I'm like, that's what this is. But I would still probably say that's what this is if I had to guess at it. But it doesn't make a whole lot of sense why they would release the Sour Patch Kid one up there. But maybe it's Canada. Maybe they haven't had it. I'm not sure. I don't think they got the VooDEWs like we've got them here in the States. So maybe they were just kind of recycling some of the flavors up there and give them a VooDEW and give them, you know, because look at them now. They have the Bajas are up there. The Cabos are up. The Baja Cabos they released up there. So maybe they're just like send them, since they never had a chance to have it the first time. They're like, hey, let's give them the Sour Patch Kids this time around. That's what I would guess. That would be my final answer on this. Like I said, right away, it smells like Sour Patch Kids. You get that little touch of sourness, and you do, like I said, the flavor kind of jumps around a little bit there, but that would be my guess. That would be my final answer. If you guys have had this all, you know, if any of you live in Canada, or if you happen to have your connections where you could get a bottle of this, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Have you grabbed some of this before? Have you tried it? What do you think it tastes like? I did forget to check the label, but sometimes they have mystery, like clues in the labels there. So I'm trying to see, but I'm not sure if you guys see any kind of clues what that may be, because like I said, some years they put little clues in there. But I am not really seeing any, oh, excuse me, I'm not seeing many clues on there. Oh, excuse me again, what the heck? But yeah, so that is that. This year's VooDEW. I'm hoping next year they bring it back. I mean, like I said, it's neat just to come out and say, here's what it is, but it's always so fun to guess at it. I mean, I love doing this kind of stuff, and that would be my guess on that, but we'll see. Maybe if enough people complain, maybe they'll go back to it, but at least they do give us our own special flavor. I know that the Sour Patch Kid one is okay. Some people love it or hate it. I don't mind it. I don't love it, but I don't mind it. Some people wish it was in sugared form too, which they should give you the choice of the sugar and sugar-free, you know, because I mean, nobody really needs a sugar, I guess, but then people will say, well, the zero sugar ones aren't healthy for you. So you get, that's what you deal with, you know. But as far as this one goes, again, like I said, if any of you have had this, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Or would you wish VooDEW would come back to the States? Do you want to see this VooDEW coming back next year as a mystery flavor again? Or do you want them to do the same thing they did this year? Give us a candy and say, here's what it should taste like. But I love the mystery of this. I wish I'd bring it back. But anyways, this is still a good drink as far as tasting it goes. I'm still going to say, maybe it's something else. My answer would be Sour Patch Kids, but it may be something else. I could be wrong. Don't mark my words on that. That's why I'd like to hear some of your opinions on this if you have had this, but I think maybe they may have rehashed it, but some certain sips of this, you get different different taste off of it, and it makes me want to say something else sometimes. So, but yeah, but that's the fun of the VooDEW, and it's not like in the States here where a bunch of people are going to drink. I guess I could probably go online and look up some groups there to see what other people think it is, and go from there. But like I said, I didn't want to look up anything on this. I knew it was there. I haven't heard anything. It's on my message boards. Not many people live in Canada and the Dew board, so you see people post about it, but nobody really said much about it. So it's nice having it as a mystery. But maybe I'll see what it's supposed to taste like so I know, since I already tried it. But anyways, I'm just going to let you guys go. I hope you have a beautiful day. Look at the colors back there. Look. See? Beautiful colors. The only bad thing is the colors are going to leave soon, and cold and snow are going to be here. Yeah. But for now, I'm going to enjoy them. We went to Green Bay today. Colors were popping. It was on the way down, it wasn't so much. On the way back, the sun came out. And look how beautiful that is. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, gotta love this time of year. Except the only thing that sucks is the snow's coming behind it. But anyways, I'm gonna quit jabbering here. I've been talking a lot here, so I will let you guys go. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and do not forget to have an absolutely beautiful day. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye. I am back again because I didn't give this a score. Too much talking sometimes. As far as giving this a score, I think it's delicious. I love my Sour Patch Kids, and that's what I'm thinking this is. I'm giving this one an 8.9. Delicious. So yeah. Anyways, I'll let you go now. Have a good night. Thank yous all. Love yous. Bye-bye.